Board Leadership Centre is a forum for non-executive directors, and as the name suggests, it's all about leadership. In KPMG, we're focused on bringing the best insights from around the world to that group of non-executive directors to help and support them in their role.
CEOs generally are under pressure for several reasons. Most CEOs now are having meetings related to tariffs because we've created this globally integrated society, and the U.S. administration sort of feels like they want to dismantle that or repot some of that manufacturing into the U.S. And so it's not clear that tariffs are the best solution to do that. But I think every CEO is thinking about how to raise prices or not raise prices to keep their consumers. And then the secondary factor is, well, if I'm raising prices, it could reduce demand. What do I do with the incremental employee or capital equipment costs? And so I think you're generally seeing a slowdown. And then the third thing is that the post-COVID economy, particularly for Western nations, we've dialed in some inflation. And so we printed, frankly, a lot of money to try to help people when we asked them to stay in their homes. And we're still dealing with the inflation issue there. So you've got that running up against the tariff issues. I think that's concerning to CEOs. The next 6 months, in my opinion, are probably going to be a slower growing economy in the United States. It would make sense because the pass-through now on the tariffs are going to start to happen. It would be one thing to hold back on price increases and absorb the tariffs for 1 or 2 quarters, but I think long term it's not sustainable if we're going to keep these tariffs where they are, and you see it reflected in forward demand and purchasing. If you're here in Ireland, you're working for a multinational or an Irish-centric company, I think the key thing to focus on is encouraging political leaders as business executives to maintain the good policies that have put Ireland in such a wonderful, prosperous position over the last 25 years.
In the future, I see the Board Leadership Centre continuing to add value for boards by, first and foremost, continuing to bring them the latest insights from the most experienced people around the world. For us in the Board Leadership Centre, it's about making sure that we are current and that we're on top of things and that we're bringing those as live issues to boards when they matter.